Teyana's cousin has finally spoken out, and what she had to say has left everyone even more divided. Some are calling her response a desperate attempt to save face, while others think she just poured gasoline on a fire that was already burning out of control. It all started with a single post that quickly spiraled into chaos. A blurry photo leaked online, and at first, nobody could believe their eyes. People assumed it had to be fake, just another edited image made for clout. But as more accounts started sharing it, the whispers grew louder. The image showed him on shirtless in what looked like abdroom. And the shocking part wasn't just his presence there. Next to him, partially covered by sheets, was a woman who looked eerily familiar. Social media detectives wasted no time zooming in, comparing features, and before long, the shocking claim was everywhere. That woman was none other than Teyana Taylor's cousin. The internet exploded. Fans who had supported Teyana through everything, who had watched her career and her family life play out in the public eye, felt sick. The betrayal was so personal, so messy that people didn't even know who to be more angry at. Iman for allegedly stepping out yet again, or the cousin for crossing one of the biggest lines imaginable. Within hours, the story was trending across platforms with thousands of comments pouring in. Words like unforgivable, disgusting, and betrayal filled the timelines. But while fans were busy dragging both the man and the cousin, something even more shocking happened. The cousin herself decided not to stay quiet. Breaking the silence, she dropped a statement, and the way Shep phrased things sent the internet into even deeper chaos. Instead of offering a clear denial, she danced around the accusations. She claimed things weren't what they looked like, saying the photo was taken out of context and insisting people didn't know the full story. But there's where it got messy. Instead of addressing the betrayal directly, she hinted that maybe Iman was the one who'd set her up, flipping the narrative in a way that made people question everything all over again. This response only made fans angrier. Some accused her of gaslighting, Teyana, saying she wasn't taking responsibility for the pain she caused. Others thought she sounded defensive and shady, almost as if she was hiding more than she was revealing. One comment summed it up perfectly. "If you didn't do anything wrong, why are you talking in riddles? Just say it straight." The internet wanted clarity, but all they got was confusion, and that confusion kept the scandal alive. Meanwhile, Iman stayed completely silent. No posts, no interviews, nothing. And in the world of celebrity scandals, silence is just as loud as words. Fans began dissecting his every move, from the people he was following on Instagram to the captions on old posts. Did his silence mean guilt? Was he voiding the drama because he had nothing to defend? Or was he letting the cousin take the fall while he sat back in the shadows? Whatever the truth was, his refusal to speak only fueled more speculation. As all of this unfolded, everyone turned their attention to the only person at the center of the storm, Teyana Taylor. How do you even begin to process the kind of betrayal that comes not just from your partner, but from someone who shares your own blood? 4 days, she said nothing. No tweets, no Instagram posts, no cryptic captions. The silence was deafening, and fans could only imagine what she was going through behind the scenes. Some said she was too heartbroken to even address it, while others believed she was waiting for the perfect moment to speak, letting the drama unravel before she made her move. But even without her words, people felt her pain. Her supporters flooded social media with messages of love and strength, reminding her that she deserved better. At the same time, the betrayal cut so deep that it had fans questioning just how long Teyana had been dealing with cracks in her marriage. Was this the first time Iman had crossed the line, or just the first time he had been exposed in such a humiliating way? And how long had her cousin been playing a double game, smiling in her face while sneaking around behind her back? The family fallout was brutal. If there's one thing the internet loves, it's picking sides. And this situation had people firmly drawing lines in the sand. Some called for Teyana to cut her cousin off completely, saying, "Family or not, betrayal is betrayal. Others speculated that there might be a bigger backstory, maybe old grudges, jealousy, or resentment that had been brewing for years. Suddenly, every old family photo was being re-examined, every smile seen as possibly fake, every caption from the past given a new meaning. People were convinced that the cousin might have been envious of Teyana's success, her fame, and even her marriage, and that this scandal was just the ugly truth finally spilling out. And let's not forget the fans who love a good conspiracy. Some believe the entire thing was a setup, claiming that someone deliberately leaked the photo to cause chaos in Teyana's life. A few even speculated that this could be revenge from Iman's side, maybe a move to hurt Teyana as their marriage crumbled. Others thought the cousin herself leaked it, desperate for attention and clout, knowing that drama like this would keep her name trending. Nobody knew the truth, but every theory made the story juicier. The pivotal moment came when another piece of evidence surfaced. A short video clip that appeared to show a man and the cousin in the same room laughing and a little too close for comfort. It wasn't explicit, but it was enough to make the accusations feel a lot more real. When that clip hit the internet, the story officially crossed from rumor into scandal. Fans who had been giving the cousin the benefit of the doubt suddenly felt like they couldn't ignore the signs anymore. Through it all, the cousin's response kept shifting. First it was denial. Then it was deflection. And finally, she tried to play the victim, claiming that people were bullying her and twisting the narrative to make her look bad. But by then, the damage was done. The internet had already made up its mind. Memes about not trusting even your own family were everywhere, and people began calling the cousin the ultimate backstabber. And where does this leave Teyana? That's the question everyone is asking. Will she cut off her cousin for good, shutting that door permanently? Will she finally confront Iman publicly? Or will she choose silence as her power? The betrayal is so raw, so deep that whatever her next move is, it's going to shake the internet all over again. What makes this scandal so captivating is that it's not just about cheating. It's about betrayal on every level. Love, marriage, and blood ties. It's about watching someone you admire get torn apart, not just by a partner, but by every people who should have protected her. It's messy, it's heartbreaking, and it's the kind of drama that nobody can look away from. And while the cousin thinks her response may have calmed things down, it did the exact opposite. It kept the fire burning, left questions unanswered, and ensured that the internet won't be letting this go anytime soon. Every day, new theories pop up. New receipts are rumored to exist, and fans are waiting for that one final bombshell that could change everything. Right now, we're all standing on edge, caught in a whirlwind of uncertainty and anticipation. The big question looming over everyone's heads is, will Iman finally break his silence and share a side of the story? For so long, he has kept quiet, leaving everyone guessing and wondering what really happened behind closed doors. Is she holding back because there's a deeper truth he's afraid to reveal, or is he simply waiting for the right moment to come clean? His silence has only added fuel to the fire, and now everyone is anxiously waiting for his voice to be heard. On the other hand,